Good morning, everyone. Forgot my mic was not on yet. How are we doing today? I am working on just getting music up and in place for all of us. I've got my steaming cup of tea back here. Today I am drinking Christmas in Paris, which last I knew was a discontinued one by Stash, so I only have like 6 bags left and it's very sad. It's a very tasty one. It's like chocolate peppermint, really well balanced. What are we drinking today? You always gotta have a drink set up when you're getting your nails done. So I decided I'd start sharing it with you guys each week. All right. All right, we've got our relaxing spa music. We've got our vintage print blankets. Don't forget, today we are also doing our dot art while we're waiting for our nails to dry. There's not going to be a lot of time for this today because I am doing the gels, so there's not a lot of dry time, but we might actually figure out what it is. We'll have to see. I have done my cuticles already. I oiled them and I dehydrated my nails, and I am going to trim them now. That was the one thing I was not able to get done before stream. I am still a little bit sick, so please forgive my voice. I also have a dog who has a wound on his side, and so he's got a sweater to keep him out of it, but if you hear me correcting him, it's probably because of that. Just trying to make sure he's not chewing on it. So today I am fully embracing my normal fall or my normal winter and Christmas designs, plus adding a new idea that I've never done before. So I don't know how it's going to turn out, but we're going to do a couple nails plaid, and we're going to have a Santa hat. It's going to be fun. Gonna be fun. So if you are trying to work with me today, I've got red, white, and black that I am using for base coat and for accent. So no matter what version of nail polish you're doing, you're gonna need those 3 colors. A fine line brush if you don't have accent brush polishes, and the biggest dot tool that you have available. You could also try to use a Q-tip for this one. It's okay if some of the fuzz gets in it because we're actually doing it for Santa's brim. Once we get all trimmed up here, we'll get started. I did mention on my first stream that I actually despise nail files, but also want you to know you don't have to use them. So the technique that I do, I call everything a technique, but the way that I do my nails is I do a pretty big cut to get the length, and then I actually shape it with my nail clippers so that I don't have to touch a nail file ever. And I find that I get a better shape this way too. Like, look how consistent that is, even though my nail beds are not consistent. So if you have any sensory issues and don't like filing your nails, you don't have to. We're breaking the rules. Doing what we want to do. All right. So we are all nice and trimmed up, and I did use the dehydrator. It looks like it did a pretty good job. It didn't make it as dry as it normally does, and that might be because I've been so on top of my nail care, which is good, because previously when it made it dry, it was way too brittle. I need to fix that corner. And I can't do brittle because I don't like my nails breaking, so I try to avoid that. Okay. Welcome, welcome if you're joining. We are doing our manicure. First one of December, first Christmassy one. I'm using some gel polishes. Gel doesn't normally work super well for me. It might pop off real soon, but I'm gonna do everything I can to get it as good as I can. So this is just a base coat. Really trying to avoid the skin. Nice layer there. We're doing some plaids and some Santa hats. Really gonna make this embracing December and everything that comes with it. I forgot about this, and by sheer coincidence was Googling nail art for ahead of my appointment on Friday. Rachel, oh my gosh, I love it so much. You are like the best supporter ever. Well, maybe you just take the whole video to them and say, do this. I'm just kidding, it's not going to be that good. Like, don't do that, but I'm gonna try really hard to get my lines nice and straight today. Alright. I do love that we don't have much dry time today, but also at the same time, I really want to figure out what this dot art is. I also need to figure out how to say dot art better. Alright. So my UV light has a little 60-second timer, and so I actually do 2 rounds of curing on everything. Again, just trying to make sure that it stays. I've had issues in the past with my gels just pop off. Like as if I was wearing press-on nails that were not very good. So, and I've tried 2 different brands. So this is actually my mom's kit that I borrowed to see if it worked better than mine. And my kit is the Beatles brand. And neither one of them worked very well. You can see the brand name on there. They didn't work well for me, but other people have had good success with them. So there's just something about my nails. I cannot wait for this tea to be cool enough. Oh my goodness. Do you love my personalized mug over here? I had it made by my friend while I was working, and I had my job title on the side here, and then made them for my whole office for Christmas presents. So we all had matching mugs with our titles and our names on it. Also, by coincidence, my sister-in-law got hers done today and finally went with the dip and agree it's a game changer. Okay, so we're just getting more and more people on board with the dip life. I might have to see, maybe I'll ask for some for Christmas, because that would be a good time frame to kind of test it out. Do you know if there's a brand? I know you get yours done at the salon, but is there a specific brand that you think might be a good one, Rachel? Are you working right now too? Are you totally joining me at work again? Alright, now I gotta do my thummy thumb. I really wish it was easier to get everything in there at once. It's a lot harder when you're doing it yourself. I don't know if you guys can see the candles. Oh, you can see the candles. Those are actually the candles that I made myself. Having a clue on brands. That's totally fine. I'll do some research and try to figure out which one's best for at home and see if I can do kind of what I want to do. I'd probably just get like a white or a red and do tips. Like that's kind of my go-to. Get the boom mic facing me. Yeah, my candles turned out really well. I had this jute cord and I braided it, or I did some where I just made it thicker rope from the strands, like a rope twist. They burn really hot, which is nice because it is so cold here. And I use the candles to help heat it up, but also I love the ambiance. And yeah, it's nice that they give a nice big flame, but they don't last very long. I'll be surprised if it lasts for the entire stream. But that's okay, because it was all leftover wax that would have just gone in the garbage anyways, and I got 5 whole candles out of it. I'm working. Currently refilling my coffee. I work from home, so I'm working at my own pace. Girl, I need that job. I don't even know what it is, but I need it. I need a work from home at my own pace kind of project-oriented job is what I like to call it. And that's just not how our society works. Everybody likes these hours things. Welcome, welcome. I see more people are joining us. We are doing our manicure. First one of December. Just putting on my gel base coat. Gonna be doing a couple different plaids and a Santa hat. We're gonna try a Santa hat. I've never done it before, but fingers crossed it should be cute. All right. I will say my nails and my cuticles feel a lot healthier today. I have not been using the oil. I know I keep telling everybody else to make sure that you use it. I've just been trying to like start all of my routines again and getting my face routine in order, my hair, making sure that I'm putting it up in my little bonnet, all of that. Okay, I'm gonna see about getting my thumb in there. It's awkward, but oh, I can do it. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. You guys can't see, but my tea is still steaming hot. I mean, I did make it right before I came on, but I want it. It's my favorite one. My boss doesn't care much so long as I get done what he needs done to do his job and what our data entry person needs to do her job in time for them both to do it. I mean, that's fair. If other people's work depends on it. You like my little soot mark here? I tried to wash it off. It's from this giant candle. It's at the point where in order to light it, because I only have a mini lighter, I have to stick my hand all the way in there, which is fine. The pillar candle is the one from Trader Joe's. It's $4 and it lasts forever. Highly recommend. I just bought a second one. I love how you guys can see just the puppy's booty over there. Oh no, you can see his face. This is the mic. You can see his face. Oh, he gave you his face this time. Look at him all curled up. So I don't know if you can really tell, but he's an Arctic breed. He's a Norwegian Elkhound, and he has an owie right now. And so I had to put a sweater on him to leave his bandage alone. And I've never put a sweater on him before. He's always so warm. I thought he was going to be miserable, but he really seems to love his sweater. And that just tells you how cold my house is. Way too cold is what that means. Alright, so I think I'm going to do a white plaid on this finger, Santa hat on this finger, solid on these two, and then red plaid on this one. All right, let's do it. What solid colors do I want to do? I could do tips on the first. I'm gonna do tips on the first fingers, and then maybe, let's see, that'll be red, white, solid black. I think I'm gonna do over here. Okay, figured it out, guys. Figured it out. I do some weird oh no. Oh no. Okay, I got it open. We're fine. I do some weird patterns sometimes, but I really like it. Like, it's still a pattern. It's still, like, not terrible chaos, but I get to kind of have every nail type at once. Solid black. I don't know if I've ever done solid black. Ooh, we are solid. Oh my, that's bold. I was not a goth kid. I've never been a goth kid. So this has never happened in my life. Oh, it's cute though. I'm feeling it. Let's try to get this a little bit cleaned up. All right. I don't know if anybody noticed my silicone mat. This is for all of the, I don't want to say naysayers, but naysayers out there. The ones who were very nervous about my lovely wooden table. This was for your hearts. I have a pity. She has an entire wardrobe and loves her sweaters. You know what? Yes, it is so typical. I actually was a dog trainer and groomer for years. And yes, pitties and their clothes, they're always so cold. My sister was actually just telling me that she's been wrapping her pitty up in a blanket, and she stays wrapped up in her blanket all night long and does not move, which is just the cutest thing in the world. I probably need a pitty, if we're being honest. I was thinking for my next dog that I would get a Entelbooker mountain dog. It's not like a Bernese. It has a completely different personality, but it's a Swiss breed like a Bernese. See, why are we making weird little holes? See, this is why gel polish and I are not really friends. I think I'm gonna go try to do it thinner and then maybe fill it. I don't know. Try to fill it in with when I do the extra, or when I do a second coat. It's obviously gonna need a second coat. What is your pitty's name, if you don't mind sharing? This dude's name is Bullthorn, which is the name of Loki's maternal grandfather in Norse mythology. Oh, that one's sticky. This is a bright, holy Christmas red Batman. See, this one's much better. Woo-wee! That white is just got some funky things going on. That's so bright! Still gonna need a second coat here. Okay. Oh my goodness. Guys, it's so bright. So bright. What did I say? Was I gonna do black tip here or white tip? Pierogi, aka Rogert? I don't know what Rogert is, but I'm here for it. Pierogi's cute. Is she like a caramely tan color? I think. See, that one's red. This one's gonna be red. I'll do white here. Yeah, that'll work. Maybe this white kind of doesn't work. There's two types of people when naming pets. Are yours all food? Mine are, I always go with the most unique thing I can think of, honestly. And something that kind of goes along with where they're from. So his registered name for showing is Frost Giant. Because Loki's maternal grandfather is a frost giant. Oh yeah, that's cute. And then more of this bright red. Told you guys, I don't normally do a bright red. I usually do a deeper red. Ooh-wee. This is definitely like Christmas Day red. Trying to make sure I clean it up because I know that sometimes if it's up on my finger skin, that's part of what, like, that'll get caught under things. Okay. All right, that's the start. Let's lock it in. Brindle, there's no good reason for her name. I mean, does it make you happy? That's a great reason, honestly. No, but they're not always the most serious names. We have a cat who just moved himself in off the street when he was a kid. Cool. I wasn't keeping him, so I didn't name him. It's been like 10 years. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. I just ruined this side. Okay. We might do 3 rounds. I was pressing my nails together in the thing. We have Cat. Oh, I didn't even read that right. I was about to ask you what you ended up naming him, but you just call him Cat. Okay, but that's just like, I know we talked about this yesterday. We just watched Breakfast at Tiffany's, so she never named him either. She just called him Cat. Even in the credits, his name is Cat in the credits, which I think is just the best part of that. Oh my gosh. Okay, where did we even leave off on this? I have to like redo it again in my mind to figure out where the last one is. $32, $3, $4, $5, $6, $140. Okay. We're up top on that. Let's see here. Let's go 41. I can do this without a bookie book. I did not get a ruler, but I do have a better edged book than the coloring book itself to use. 42, 43. All right. All right, let's mimic that on this side before we get too much further. He's an independent. You can't name him. You don't have the right. I hate when I get polish under and it like glues it down. Glues your finger down. Yeah, see, that's a giant pocket of nail polish that was just stuck under there. Feels so wonky. Okay. Let's do this black again. This black is scary. I feel like I'm gonna make the biggest mess with this. All right, wish me luck, folks. Every time I say that, I concentrate so hard and then it turns out basically perfect because I'm actually paying attention. Let's get that cleaned up just a little bit. This is just the rubber end of my dot art tool that just gets in the crevices and picks it up. Okay, then we're gonna do white. The movie absolutely was the inspiration for Just Calling Him Cat. Yes! There's also Billy the Kid, black with a white triangle patch like a bandana, Luna, and Naughty. No? Note? Naughty? It's gotta be Naughty, right? Well, that's amazing. Naughty's a cute name. Was she a little feisty? I had cats when I was younger, so kind of like you, I was not planning on keeping them. My boyfriend and I had just moved into our first apartment. Or no, we hadn't even moved in yet. We had it scheduled, and I was like 17. And we went to the shelter just to look at cats because we were going to get one when we got our place. And the website for the shelter said that it opened an hour earlier than it actually did. So a bunch of people were just hanging out outside, waiting for the shelter to open, blah, blah, blah. And then this little old couple walks up with this box of 1-day-old kittens. There's 3 of them. And they're like, oh, this is the cheapest place to get them euthanized, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, I'll take them for you. Like, don't worry, I got this. So they went home. I waited for the shelter to open, and we went inside, and I was like, hey, like, here's the situation. I just want to make sure you guys have somebody who can take care of them. And they're like, oh, well, we're actually, all of our fosters are full, and we don't have any mama cats that can take care of them, so we would probably have to euthanize them. And I was like, okay, good to know. I will be taking them. So I hid them in my bedroom for about 2 weeks, taking care of them every 2 hours, feeding them, making them go to the bathroom, all the things mama cat does. And a couple weeks after I'd done that, after I'd done that for a couple weeks, I found fosters for them, and the fosters took them until I got my apartment. So I was able to keep them after that. And I was planning on just keeping 1 or 2 because who needs 3 cats? Like, not me. But every time I would make a decision on like which 2 should stay together, they would flip-flop and decide that like the 2 girls were no longer friends and the girl and the boy were friends. And so it just got to the point where it was harder to make that decision than to just keep them all. I think they did it on purpose because the boy I was definitely keeping. So it's just a matter of whether or not the girls were staying together or if one of the girls was staying with him, with me, or how it was supposed to go. And they knew what they were doing. It's Italian for night. It's more like notte. Same, I'd be like, well, I guess I'm a kitty mom now. Yeah, exactly. Don't tell me this is the cheapest place to euthanize. What? That's not what anybody wants to hear. They were supposedly feral, but hand raising them, they were so good. Like, I actually don't want cats again because I was so spoiled with them. I was really strict with them when they were little, and so they actually like followed commands and stuff really well. And so I hear about a lot of unruly cats, and I just don't want to deal with it. I just don't want to. Not bad on that right hand. I don't know why I never start on that hand. I really should. tea is heaven. Heaven in a cup, I tell you. Who I decided were Italian, and Sarah Belle, aka Sour Belle because she's grumpy, and Peaches, more litter mates we adopted as adults and didn't name ourselves. Oh my gosh. Can they be feral at a day old, or rather, wouldn't all kittens be feral at one day? At least effectively. Effectively, yes. But I think, like, what the people had told me was that the mom was feral and just moved in under their couch, or not their couch, their porch, and had the kittens there. So, like, even descendant-wise, or ancestry-wise, they were feral. So it's really funny that you have Sarah Belle, because the girls, so the boy I just named Mr. Black, which super creative, and then the girls, I named them Moxie, and Moxie means spirited, so she was a little brat. And then the other one was my easiest eater, my easiest, like, bathroom goer, easiest for everything, and so I named her Seraphina, which means angel. Okay, I think this hand I actually don't want to do a second coat. I think it actually is good how it is. This one, that white needs some help, and the black is actually much thinner. So I am going to do a second coat on this side. I am loving how festive this is, though. I have square dance tonight, and I am so excited. I love that my live stream for this fell on Square Dance Day, because then my nails are perfect for all of the women who will thoroughly enjoy my holiday nails. It's such a great little community. We are the youngest people there, so we kind of get doted on a little bit, which is really cute. Like, these people are fully invested in us, and it's great. Okay, this side's just, like, determined to be streaky. Stinking white. What you doing with yourself? I mean, it is going to be a plaid, so it's probably okay. And then this tip needs a little bit of support here. Rachel, I love that you're getting paid to talk about your cats right now. That's probably my favorite part of this entire thing. Is there a word for something that appears angelic? Because that's Luna. She's the sweetest thing ever, but she just wants to kill something. Oh my god. I mean, those instincts are high. And I don't know about appearing. I'm sure there is a word for it. I mean, if you think about it, Luna in and of itself is kind of like that, because Luna means moon, and the moon is gorgeous and provides so many good things, but also is the cause of the oceans and the tides, and sometimes those tides are destructive. So you did it without knowing that you did it. You succeeded in personality naming her. Or is she one of the ones that wasn't named by you? No, you did name Luna. Okay. Yeah, you nailed it. I said that right as your comment was coming in. Nailed it. One of the best baking shows ever. Anybody else watch GBBO? Great British Bake Off. I refuse to call it the British Baking Show or whatever they want us to call it in the US. I am an OG. I have been here since it was called GBBO on Netflix before whatever happened. I've actually had a really hard time getting into this season. Like, I just haven't been in the mood to watch it, which is interesting because I'm obsessed. So I'm not sure why. Don't know what's going on with that, but that's okay. All right, I think I'm going to do the Santa portion next. So, I don't know how this is going to go, guys, but on this middle nail, I'm going to do circles on the tip, and then I'm going to do one up. I can't point with the same finger that I'm... There we go. I'm going to do one white circle up here, and I might try, have not decided, but might try to do a black line just to show like the curvature of the hat. So, again, wish me luck. And here we go. I did grab this stuff, but I think I'm going to keep using the gel. I usually don't. I usually use regular polish for my accent stuff. But one, I need to make that red match. So I'm going to have to use gel for that. Anywho, because that red is not the same as this red. And I'm not doing that. You couldn't pay me enough to have those two different reds on here. Especially with how bold this one is. Okay. All right. Focus in here. Okay. One down. However many are left to go. I'm going to kind of, I want it to be solid, but also I want to see the shape so that it looks like fluff. If that makes sense. That kind of looks fluffy. We're looking fluffy. It also like kind of fills in, so gotta be a little bit more dramatic about it. Oh my gosh, I love it so far. Let me just go there. Let's see here. Yeah, that's, I mean, it's a little bit less defined than I would like, but we are giving Santa. Okay, and then let's see, let's hook it over that way. Definitely needs the lines in there. Okay, let's cure that one at least a little bit. I'm here. Sorry I'm late. That's all right. Darth Revan, you're working too, aren't you? Everybody's working and joining me. We've got our tribe. Oh my goodness, I'm so nervous. I think it needs the line art on it to complete it. And here's hoping that I don't mess it up. Okay, time for some more tea. If you guys find any of this tea, it's Stash brand Paris, Christmas in Paris, and I need to know where it's at. So I think since it kind of blurred together a little bit, quite a bit, I think I'm gonna do like one row first. Like I'll do the base row and then cure it, and then do the second row and see if that keeps a little bit more texture. Gel is kind of made to do that though, where it falls in like that. Can you guys hear the music at all? I need to try to find some copyright-free Christmas music to play, especially if on Mondays I'm going to be doing Christmas crafts. I mean, it's not like Christmas-oriented crafts, but oh my gosh, I have to tell you guys, yesterday, after I got off my live, I took my sister home, and she lives 3 minutes down the road. So on the way out, there was some landscapers working on the church across the street, and they were cutting down some evergreen bushes. And so on the way back, I pulled over and I went up to them and in my awful Spanglish was asking them if I could take some of the evergreens. So I actually have fresh evergreen to make a wreath with and to make, we have a slider, so I want to make a garland to go across the slider, and I'm so excited. Like, free Christmas decorations. Could not be any better. And they smell so good. I'm sure my entire car is going to smell like a Christmas tree when I finally go get them. I just threw them in my front seat. I was like, you know what? Everything can be cleaned. It's fine. So I have to go and find some holly and holly berries and make a wreath and a garland. So maybe we will do that next week on live. Maybe that'll be the Christmas decorations that we do. I love that it was free. Like, that part just makes my frugal and vintage life so happy. It used to be that was really common to decorate your home with evergreens and holly and winter berries and things like that, because that would bring some green and some color into your home when you didn't really have it. So anything that was able to be grown in the winter was a great decoration option and helped with like depression and livening up the place. I don't know if it made any difference that I cured that first. Maybe a little bit. That's okay. If not, it was worth a shot. It still looks super, super fluffy. We're definitely giving Santa hat feels. Okay, and then I need to go on the inside. Sometimes, but not always, they'll give you the cuts from the trees at Christmas tree stands. Probably have better luck if you're buying a tree from them, but worth a shot anyways. That's a good idea too, to get some of the, because the bushes are not, I mean, it's a bush. It's some sort of green, I don't know, like evergreen style of bush, but the tree branches would be nice too. I don't know when I'm getting my tree yet, and I'm kind of stressed about that. We are still working on my grandfather's house over the weekends, so we don't really have a lot of time to like meander away from the rest of the family and what's going on there. And by the time everyone in my household is home, it's dark, so I mean, I guess I could go get a tree by myself. I might get might get in trouble. But yeah, once the landscapers understood what I was asking for, they were more than happy. Like, I was just gonna grab from the barrel that they had loaded up, and the guy jumped in the truck and was like finding me nice big branches, like digging through what they had already loaded. They were so sweet about it. This is making me so happy, guys. It's a good red for it. It really is. It's a scary red, but it's a good red. And after curing this many times, my nails better stay on. My sister also recommended I could use some cranberries. So if I can't find any holly berries or other winter berries that I think will hold up for the month, then I'll just get a bag of cranberries and string those on and maybe like dip them in sugar so that they're shiny and a little preserved. I also really want to do a clove orange, which is where you take an orange and shove a bunch of cloves in it in designs. It's something they used to do too. That's pretty cute. This one's not as solid, which is fine. I don't know which one I like better. Do you guys like the right hand one better or the left hand one? I need some votes because I have no clue. All right, let's get some black line work done. And I'm gonna use my Dollar Tree line art brush. We gotta sit up more though. This is where it gets serious. We're not playing anymore. Okay, we are going to do a line here because I don't like how tips look on me without a line. And then we'll get our plaid lines done. Okay. Pardon me while I concentrate. Don't even breathe. That worked out really nicely though. And then let's see here. Ah! Let's just do this one first. So this one's gonna be red and black. So let's do mostly red. So we're just gonna do black here. Okay. There's a little bit of skill involved, but look at how nice of lines that makes. Honestly. These are such a great buy. They last forever. This is where it's always harder, going over a rounded surface. Keep a straight-ish, but also rounded-ish line. Yeah, I always go heavier this way. And then roll with it. Oh my goodness. Okay, and then this one, the white is gonna be the accent, so we're gonna do a lot more black. Let's see, I'm gonna use this, I think. Yeah, buddy. White. Okay, let's do black here. Oh, got a little dry. Oh, this is the real test. Gotta go over that line exactly as it is. Close enough, close enough. Not mad at it. And then here. All right, all right. Remember, this is the good hand, guys. This is the good hand. Still got to do the non-dominant. And then, let's see here, we're going to do white, there, so black. And this way. Oh no! Okay, let's try to fill it in. Don't panic. There we go. There we go. And then we'll do another one down where the other white is going to be. Get the right amount, please. I knew that one was going to come thick. Okay, not perfect, but that's pretty good. Okay, now to do this. So I think I'm going to do like a line here and then a coney shape there. So nervous. Okay, so we're going to do definitely as little as possible. Do a little shapey shape. And then we want to indicate that it folded over here. And then just a little. It looks like a mountain. You guys, it looks like a mountain. Let's make it connect. Okay, it's not perfect, but it's not bad. I wonder, You know what? Implied art, it's not bad. I will be happy with it. I think I'm gonna do a second line below. So going that way, or is that gonna look more mountainous? No, you know what? We're just gonna do it. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Again, it's not terrible. But does that say Christmas? Does that say Santa hat to you guys? We got Santa going? Boss called, hope I didn't miss anything exciting. I mean, you missed all the line work, all the like difficult stuff on the good hand, so you're gonna get to see it on the bad hand. Is this given Santa hat? Are we? Yeah, it is. You just gotta look at the right angle. I'm feeling it though. Okay, now we gotta do, I think I'm gonna wait and do the red line art kind of like all together so that I don't have to waste dips. All right, whew, now we gotta do the same thing on the other hand. Ah! This is so fun though. Oh my gosh. It's like very wintry, vibes of Christmas. Not over the top. Going so much faster too. Like, I wish gels were more consistent for me. Okay, let's start with this guy. Because that is one that I've practiced the most. Okay. Get all the paint off of the top of the brush. And then really wipe this guy clean. Okay. Just so much less coordinated here. I hate that when I'm so neurotic about cleaning it off that it doesn't even make a solid line, but then it gets too thick. The Santa hat's gonna be such a challenge over here. Whew! Woo-wee, man. Woo-wee. Okay. We got this. We're fine. We're gonna do the thumb next. Santa hat's last. I'm terrified. Okay, so really close on this side. See, I'm just so much heavier handed. Wait, what? It literally just erased it. How did that happen? What is happening over here? Oh, that's cute. Okay. See, like, this red has been cured and it's just peeling off of my hand. Okay, that's fine. Let's try this red again, huh? Shall we? And we'll just cure it again. Clearly it needed more love in the sun. Okay. How strange. Thumb by itself. The most uncomfortable, but here we are. All right, once this one gets cured, we'll do that. And then, oh, we also need to do the white over here on this one, this nail. So I'll probably get that done after this is cured so that this hand's all done and drying. You guys, I love the Santa hat. It does look like a mountain, but it also looks like a Santa hat. I am so excited. I've never done anything like, I don't usually do images for Christmas. I stick to plaids and sparkles and that sort of a thing. Looks really good. Thank you, Darth Revan. Can you tell it's a Santa hat? Or is it giving mountain vibes to you too? Or are we Santa on a mountain in the North Pole? That's what it was. This is just more realistic. I'm also giving his coordinates. Oh my goodness. All right. Cured. So we'll see what happens. But I do want to finish the white on this left hand so that that one's done. I can tell it's a Santa hat. Okay, perfect. I'm glad I'm not super delusional. I mean, I might still be. But if I'm delusional, you're delusional, right? We can all be delusional together. Okay, there we go. Again, not perfect. We're not going for perfect. We're going for as good as we can do. Okay. Ugh. The side's still tacky, but I think they all are until they cure. So let's give it a shot. I thought you started at noon. Oh no, girl. I'm so sorry, but thanks for joining. Look at what we've got so far. We still got to do red on here, but everything else is done. Look at the Santa hat. This is from your suggestion. I made up my own version. Closer up. It doesn't focus, and I can't, like, I try to change the focus, and it has issues. So hopefully you can see that okay. And then here's the plaid. I'm glad you approve. I was definitely channeling the idea that you gave a couple weeks ago for that one. Okay, and let's get the non-dominant hand. We got this. Okay. What in the world is even happening over here? There's like some weird chemical reaction between my nails and gel nail polish. Okay, I went a little heavy-handed, but it actually got on there. So with what we were working with, that is success. All right, and then kind of right here. Bam! I actually might like it thicker like that for the base color, or the dominant plaid color. It's so good. I am so glad you love it. I think this is my entire crew is here now. all of my wonderful community that we're building. I think everybody's here now. Ooh, that got thick. It's okay. It's all right. I wish I could say people won't be looking at this hand, but this is exactly the hand they'll be looking at because it's the hand I use. Okay. Oh, man. Just a happy little accident, right? Channel our inner Bob Ross. All right, we're coming together. Not perfect, but it looks great. And if anybody wants to grab my hands and analyze it, they can pay for me to get it done professionally. So that is perfect, right? That's how that works. I will go to the salon on anybody else's dime. Probably not, actually. That would be really awkward and uncomfortable. Some stranger paying for your nails to get done. I'm just fighting my Cricut. I had it like 3 years and no clue how to use it. I mean, at least you're trying to use it now, though. But yeah, I can imagine they're kind of I don't own one. I'm kind of scared of them. This, I was actually showing everybody, my mug was done with my friend's Cricut. She is my Cricut master. So I just offer to pay her anytime I need Cricut work done. Technically on my husband's dime, but I feel bad. Yeah, it's gonna get thrown out the window. Don't throw it out the window, because then you have no chance of using it or of it working. Is there anybody like locally that could come show you how to use it or anything? Like post in like a neighborhood group and be like, okay, I don't know how to do this. Please help. Okay. Oh, that's right. We still got to do the Santa hat accents. Woo-wee. So nervous. This is my like weekly checking of my heart. Make sure it's operating correctly. That's so much on there. Start all over. Really get the brush coated in the right way. All right. Whew. Wish me luck, everyone. One line down. We've got 4 to go. But that one was a success. All right. 2 down. Let's actually do this one first. Is anybody else not breathing for me? Okay, I think I'm gonna call it. Like, don't overdo it. Stop while you're ahead. I still need to do white, and then I need to do the red lines on the white plaid. Wait, the neighbor I love is a pro, I think. Oh, yay! Go talk to the neighbor. But my house isn't worthy of her coming in it. She is a neat freak. Oh, can it get worthy, or will it just like literally never be worthy? Or can you take it to her? Do you have a laptop? I think using my UV light as a station is actually helpful. So if you need options for at home, boost it up higher so that you're not leaning over so far. You might do a bit better. I can't make any promises. No promises, but it might help. Okay, the white goes inside the black on, oh, that side. I almost did the wrong side. while I'm finishing this up, is there anything else I should do to it besides make better lines? Why did we end up with the whole... Okay, it's fine. It's fine. The white does that. And then on top of the black. Ooh! See that big? It's coming. Gotta get that off of there. That'll mess everything up. Should I add anything else to these plaids? Or are they amazing how they are? There's that one. That wasn't too bad. Never worthy until I throw my whole house away. You really want to throw something away. I'm feeling it from you. Okay, we're gonna use the red gel for the rest of that plaid. Come here, brushy brush. And no, I almost never clean my brushes. I don't actually know how to clean it once it's dry. Maybe just soak it in some nail polish remover. Haven't done it. I also have a rose quartz palette thing that I have not cleaned. That's why you guys have not seen it. I need to do a deep clean of all of my nail tools. Probably won't, but I need to. It needs to be a thing that I do though. Okay, hopefully that's enough. This is really a thick. Let's do the less successful hand first. And I think, do I want to do opposites or align it? Acetone maybe? Yeah, I'm the trash man. I think they are perfect that way. Okay, I won't change it. Or are you saying no red even? Before I do it? Because I was planning on doing, this was going to have red on it too. I think I'll do opposite. Well, I'll do opposite here and then joined down there. Okay, we're almost done. I'm gonna do it because I like the idea of there being a red plaid, and I'm gonna do I'm gonna paint the dominant hand first, and then end on the success of the non-dominant hand. It's nice and all until my hand like jerks. Oh my gosh! Anybody else totally dead? I am DED over this. I actually think I probably need to stop saying that on streams. I use that word frequently though. OMG. Folks, we have a winner. It's a squiggly winner, but it is a winner. Ah! All right, tea break. And then we're gonna do a final cure on everything before we add the top coat. Ugh, who knows? Who knows about what? Are we talking about the red? My goodness, you guys. And this is just years of practice on myself. I know everybody's like, I gotta learn how to do that. It's just doing it and not caring when it's not perfect, because it's not going to be perfect. Like, I'm not a nail tech. I do not have their skills. However, they do not have my money. I am doing this at home for myself. I would love to be able to support a nail tech. Don't get me wrong. Definitely not like against it. It's just not within my budget. And so I'm gonna make the best of my situation. And I'm so happy. Look how cute we are. Oh my goodness. Okay, I think I'm gonna do that. I'm doing my sister's Christmas present. You got it to work? Oh my gosh. Congratulations. Crickets are just notoriously pain. I know because I also have one. Do you also not really use yours, Rachel? It's a good side hustle though, honestly. Like even just having one and having friends, like, not that I've paid my friend a lot of money, but like she definitely makes some extra money with her Cricut. What is the Christmas present that you're doing? Rachel, Tabitha is my sister, so that's why we've got the demon face going. All right, we are almost at the end here, guys. Do we have any questions, either about me or what I've done on my nails today, or anything fun we want to say or ask? It's your baby. It's yours, baby. I was like, what baby? Do you know something that I don't know? I know it's mine. That's why I was trying to get you to spill it. That's what the demon face was for. The little devil horns. Punctuation is meh. You guys, I am so stoked with how these turned out. Oh my gosh. Rachel, did this give you inspo for Friday for your appointment? Do you think like you want to join me now? Okay, we're gonna top coat this, and it's a gel top coat, so we're gonna cure it, and we're gonna cure it like probably 3 times, if we're being honest. Okay. Oh, what? Why do we have that? Oh, it is an actual hair. Okay. At least I found it and got it off now. I was thinking we were just real goopy. Ah, I love this so much. Trying not to make it too thick, because maybe that's part of my problem. I don't know, guys. I'm trying so many things. I want to make sure that these stay. Look at how cute they are. Especially, I've never done the white with black and red plaid. I always do this style. Or I've done gray with black and white. I've never done white with the black and red. And she is giving, and I am loving. I actually have a scarf that matches it perfectly. All right, we're gonna be under here for a bit. So let's do some line art because we've got some time. I'm gonna do a bunch of cycles on the curing process. So pulling her out, and we're gonna get some done. Okay, 43. Don't buckle up on me. I know you were damp. I'm sorry. 144, 45, 46, 47. Where are you at? I said oh, there it is. Literally right there. Wait, hold on. There we go. Sharper lines are better, guys. Sharper lines are better. We still have no idea what this is. I'm still thinking it's gotta be a spaceship. We'll use that thumb over there to hold it down. Oh, number 2, round number 2. You guys have to help me remember if I forget. 48, 49. Wait, what? Did I just read that upside down wrong? I did. I went to 194. That's okay. It's fine. You get a lot of lines there. It's okay. 50, 51, 52, 53, 54. Cruising right along. Okay, and then 55 is all the way down here. So I'm going to wait until my next thing is ready. From Rachel, every time I try to use it, I just acquire anger and that's about it. Do we know what it is yet? Tabitha, that's pretty accurate. No, we don't know what it is. We have no clue. Okay. Let's see here. 154. 155. Ugh, I gotta be able to see it. Still not a ruler. A ruler would still be better. Oh my goodness. That's, it's a disaster. But it's okay. Okay, number 3. 55. Where's 56? Oh, I feel like 56 is gonna be a ways away, isn't it? Oh yeah, it's all the way up here. Okay. You know what? I think I'm gonna open it. Oh no! Okay, 56, 55, and 56. Okay, just stay right there, bookie book. Perfect, I think. Yeah, it's a blunt line, but it's there. And then 57. And 58, we're just gonna freehand it. Guys, I'm really bad at drawing straight lines. 59. Is anybody not thinking it's a spaceship? Like, it's gotta be a spaceship. Which is funny that of all the things in this book, I picked a spaceship. I am not a space girly at all. I like the moon. I like space. I don't like the space culture. Like, I'm not all about space travel and exploration and all of that. Oh, that was a mess and a half. Let's try to do that again. I'm learning so much about myself through this process, my friends. So much about my inability to draw straight lines or count, apparently. Okay, I need 160. Oh, it's right there. 161. Let's see here. $162 straight up. Oof. Yay, I did it. 163. 2. Oh, I see. I was like, why does it say 2? Okay, 162. 63. 64, 65, 66. Wait, was that 1 or 2 on my thumb? I don't know. It's either 2 or 3. Just do another one. Give myself some more UV radiation dosage while we're at it. You guys, this has got to be a spaceship. 72 or 73? Oh my gosh, all the way down. Oh my gosh. There's not even like a break in between for me to go to. Okay, there was 73, 74. I'm gonna laugh if I'm like so dead set on it being a spaceship and it's nothing similar to a spaceship. 78, 79, 80, 1, 2, 3. Okay, last one on the thumb, because I don't remember if that was 3 or 4. 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, Bro, why are printers so awful? You know what? Every like update of a printer, all the new printers are so bad. I feel like printers used to be so simple and consistent and worked well. It does look like a rocket ship. I can't decide what I'm in the mood for. For your nails, we're going on a trip in a rocket ship. Sounds like a plan. Sounds like a plan. I'm glad you guys see it too. 191, 92, 93. I'm not drawing these lines with the non-dominant hand, folks, so because that would just be an absolute disaster. 97. Okay, we're gonna go to 200. 198, 99, and that's a good spot to stop because then I know that I'm looking for number 200. 200. All right, it's got to be a rocket ship. Like, what else could it be? I know it's kind of hard for you guys to see. Rachel, were any of your Christmas presents going to be using your Cricut, or are you just avoiding it entirely? I might have to darken up the other lines off stream so that you guys can see them a little bit better. This brown that I'm using right now is like, oh, it's actually called Deep Rose. My bad. But that's a really good color. All right. Well, since I can't do that with my non-dominant hand, and we don't have any questions, I think I'm going to go ahead and end stream here. Thank you guys so much for joining me. You are the best community ever, and I love that you are all so consistent and show up and hang out with me. Tell your friends. Let's build our community of homemakers and, you know, people who love all things vintage. And I will see you guys on Monday. We are going to do a make, do, and mend, but we're actually going to do Christmas decorations. So Monday at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, we are going to be doing some sort of Christmas craft, either a Christmas present craft or a Christmas decoration craft. And the next few weeks we'll do Christmas crafts together. So I hope you guys have such a great weekend. Thank you, Darth Brevin. I had a lot of fun today too. This was absolutely wonderful. Singing the little Einsteins. Oh yeah! We're going on a trip. I don't actually know that song, but I know I've heard it. Rachel, thank you for being here. You'll have to tell me on Monday what you end up deciding for your nails. And I will see you guys then. Have a wonderful week.